What is up, everybody? AOC could lose her House seat after 2020 through elimination of her district because there's too many non-citizens living in her district. And if they did an accurate count in the 2020 census, she'd lose that seat. And I'm sure the Democratic establishment won't be really sad about it because because Pelosi isn't happy AOC won because Joe Crowley, the guy she ran against, was the fourth ranking House member he was a fourth ranking member of the House caucus, which is quite big, and Pelosi's still heated about it. Because basically, AOC won through a district where a glass of water with a D on his name could win because most voters don't really care much about politics and all that. All about like the D, you know what I'm saying? But basically, Democrats represent diversity, tolerance, social justice, and all that. And she basically won. I mean, AOC is a Justice Democrat. Justice Democrats are different from the Democratic establishment in a lot of ways. And Joe Crowley being that establishment Democrat, I mean, basically, they lost a bit of power to the grassroots. I mean, Justice Democrats are basically a collaboration with Cenk Uygur, Kyle Kalinske. Basically, they were going to take over the Democrat Party through the grassroots progressives. You know what I'm saying? Like AOC was a bartender. Kalinske and I think they're out of Justice Democrats now, but yeah, basically Justice Democrats are basically pushing intersectionality with economic policy. You know what I'm saying? Where the Main Street Democrats, they'll push like intersectionality, but they won't go with the economics and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're still like basically neoliberal economically wise. Let's keep it real. They're still like basically Clinton style deregulatory like neoliberals. Let's keep it honest here. But yeah, look at everybody laughing. I don't think AOC is going to be back to being bartender. She's going to be a really big ass name in progressive politics for a long ass time. She has millions of followers on Instagram and Twitter, and she's a very influential voice on the left nowadays. But I mean, the big reason why establishment Democrats don't like her because she's promoting this Green New Deal, and the Green New Deal is going to cost a lot because every American household will have to pay $65,000 a year to foot the bill, and the total price tag is like 93 trillion the first 10 years alone. Like, this is economically retarded, and which is the main reason why I'm not like like a progressive, because like the economics, it just doesn't. You're going to be paid out the asses in taxes. People don't realize like you're going to be paid out the asses in taxes. Progressives really want their agenda to go through. I mean, just look at what's happened in California, in New York, and like all these other high tax states. Like, people are starting to leave out of that because people just are tired of paying that high in like taxes. And look at that, even a liberal economist estimated that the cost of the Green New Deal, without all the promises, would be $6 trillion. That is 3 times as much as the federal government, and that means like 75% of the economy would be spent by the government. Like, the Green New Deal basically is a Trojan horse for socialism. That's all it is. It's nothing about the environment. It's not about equality or none of that shit. It's just a Trojan horse for socialism. I mean, let's keep it real here. But they like to use all this nice flowery language about the environment, about economic justice, about the people, and mostly it's just a front for socialism. And the thing is, like, establishment Democrats are really separate from like the AOC squad from on the subject of Israel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, they're a bit anti-Semitic. I mean, you can be critical of Israel without being anti-Semitic, but Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, they got connections with Louis Farrakhan, one of the biggest anti-Semites. You know what I'm saying? On the left, and Rashida Tlaib wrote a column for Louis Farrakhan's blog in 2006. You're not going to see this in progressive media because it goes against the narrative, but yeah, let's keep it real here. Tlaib and Omar are anti-Semites. I mean, like, if you share something from Mondo Weiss, yeah, it's most likely you're anti-Semite. Keep it let's keep it 100 here. And the worst part about it is like there's no voices on the left speaking up about it. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I mean, anytime there's like anti-Semitism from the right, like everybody get all outraged, like, oh shit, we gotta shut down this hate. But when it comes from the left, everybody's silent. You know what I'm saying? It's insane hypocrisy, and it's so obvious, but nobody wants to call it out because of this intersectional retardation. I mean, it's so stupid. But yeah, anyways, yeah, AOC could be out of power in 2020. Well, let's see what happens with her district. So please share my video, and if you like it, subscribe. All right, talk to y'all later. Out of here.